Hey, what it do, family? Hey, listen, welcome to the Breakfast and Bud Morning Show. It's your girl. It is the Breakfast and Bud Morning Show out this mug, and I appreciate everybody for showing up. Now, y'all already seen that title, that big title. Y'all already see what we doing. What you mean smoke for you? I'll smoke for you. I got you. Listen, y'all already see this title. So y'all already know I'm finna open these phone lines, man. Do y'all think Drake, come on, tell the truth. Is Drake taking his L? Is Drake taking his L for y'all? I want to know right now. Call me right now. Don't hold back. Don't act stank now. You always in the comments. 678-235-4338. Hit me up right now. I want to know. The number's in the pinned comment. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Twitchy. Shout out to everybody that's here this morning. You know what I'm saying? We finna talk this crazy shit. Don't act stank. You been different all day, Kendrick all day. Let you roll up real quick. Hurry up and roll up then. Y'all know I get on here at 10:30, roll up. I ain't gonna discriminate. Hey, so listen, call me right now. I need the first person to call me right now. Hey, and then I need to know if you're at work today, man. You already know Breakfast and Bud is gonna get y'all lunch. And you gotta be at work though. You gotta be at work at a desk, and you cannot have one before for you to get lunch. Y'all already know how we do it. Call in. Now listen, who y'all got? Drake big mad? Do y'all think it's petty? Do y'all think this is the end of Drake? Do you think this is the end of Drake? Do you think he can come back from this? I need to know. Hey, somebody give me a tester. Make sure my phone is on. I think it's on. 678-235-4338. Let me know right now. Is Drake taking the L? Is he the new Karen? I need to know. That nigga ain't... Do y'all think he got a case against Kendrick? Y'all think he can sue? What is he suing for? Good morning, family.
Good morning.
So let me ask you a question, straight up. Just be honest. Is Drake taking the L?
Yeah, Will Jimmy could go ahead and sit the hell down.
You think you need to sit the hell down?
Yeah, I'll be going ahead and take this nice peaceful L and just shut the hell up.
So you're not even calling him Drake no more. His name is Aubrey now.
Yeah, it's Will Jimmy, a.k.a. Aubrey.
Hey, so listen. Do you think he can come back from this, though? Cause y'all know we live in a land of they don't give a fuck about morals and what it used to be. Snitches right now is the biggest thing smoking. They don't care about none of that type of shit. So I mean, let's think about it. We don't live in the same world that we used to be. So can Drake come back from this?
He absolutely can. I just think he needs to stop now, and then because one thing we can't deny is the man's talent. Okay?
Yes.
Did he take an L in this situation? Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
But we can't deny his talent. Will Jimmy is very much a talented young man.
Facts.
Shut the fuck up now.
Shut up. Yeah, I think he definitely needs to shut up right now. I think right now what it is, I think the white side is showing. The light skin side is showing. This is not the side that I want at the barbecue. He cannot come to the barbecue like this. You feel me? He got to take that L and just go on about that business. He can't show up at it. And y'all bringing Drake to the barbecue? Because he ain't coming to my Thanksgiving. Hell no. Nah. His dressing ain't going to be hitting. His macaroni and cheese going to have eggs in it. I just don't know who he is no more. I don't think he the same guy no more. I need to know. Hit me up. Thank you so much for calling in, Bookie.
Not a problem.
Call me back. Now listen. Y'all know the number 678-235-4338. Hit me up on the lines right now. Is Drake taking the L? Is Drake taking the L? I want to know. You said I ain't say nothing until Drake drops something. Well, we gotta need comments. He might as well be back in Degrassi again. Y'all trying to put a nigga in a wheelchair? That fucked up. So y'all think he that lame? Now listen, the sports show was talking about him in the morning too, man. Everybody clowning Drake. Sports Center said they ain't worried about no lawsuits for them. You dig what I mean? But is this a comeback though? Now listen, now we already know we can't deny Drake music. I can play some Drake music right now that'll make everybody forget what Kendrick just said. We'll all be jamming to this shit. However, do you think that this street cred that he's had is going to be affected after this right here? Because I don't see him coming back from this. Everybody in the whole industry calling him a hoe right now. They call him a hoe V-hoe. Now it's just a bigger L. Yes, the song is back on the charts now. Not like us. Just re-entered the charts after it died down. I think right now that Drake is really trying not to get him to be able to perform this song at the Super Bowl because you don't want it on that big ass. I mean, you know, that's the best commercials. Everybody gonna be watching that shit. And I don't think he want nobody to say certified pedophile, you know what I mean, on the Super Bowl. I don't think he want that to be happen. Now, he is suing Kendrick also for defamation. It ain't just the record label. Now, everybody was tripping at first. They like, no, he's suing Kendrick. It ain't just the record label. Now it's the record. Now he's directly got a defamation about being called a pedophile. Is he goddamn taking this battle and he's switching it? He putting the white thing on it. I need to know. Hit me up right now. You say he's not suing Kendrick. He's suing it. All right. Listen, it ain't just Kendrick. I mean, it is not just UMG. Did you see the second lawsuit? Because on the one that I seen, I could be wrong. Y'all didn't like me. Now, on the one that I seen, he is suing because he's saying that there is a defamation of character. He can't sue for defamation from UMG, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, if, you know what I mean, they wasn't saying anything. He was talking about distribution. He felt like they inflated him. That's a completely different thing. Now, defamation, from what I can understand, can only come from goddamn Kendrick, right? Is that not true? Somebody unlike me in it bit, let me know. Drake has some hits, but he's not fucking with Kendrick, and that's the truth. Yes, Drake or Karen. You know what I'm saying? Somebody unlike me. Now, I seen the first one. Now, I know he was talking about the inflation, but how can he be suing UMG for defamation if they didn't say nothing? That's what I want to know. So y'all let me know. Hit me up on this phone line, 678-235-4338. I want to know. I want to talk about it because this is crazy as hell. I'm Team K. Dot all day, but if R. Kelly wasn't canceled, then Drake probably wouldn't be either. Now, it's different though. R. Kelly was an R&B singer. Hip hop and R&B is a little bit different. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really looking at Neo how they gonna look at Dirt. So I need to know this. Hit me up. Good morning, family.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sam.
How you doing?
Okay, so listen, his lawsuit is.
Come on, get a phone a little bit more. I can barely hear you.
Hold on, because I'm driving to work.
Mm-hmm.
His lawsuit is very valid. His lawsuit is valid because he's in the middle of contract negotiation. So he feels like they're taking all the money that he's made to bring Kendrick up, so they can convince him to sign whatever deal they want him to sign, apparently. Well, Drake is worth more than probably whatever UMG wants to give him now. Now, I'm not a Drake fan at all. I just take care. I don't fuck with Drake at all. But I think his lawsuit is very valid.
But where do you see proof of that at? Where do you see proof that UMG took his money and to inflate Kendrick? Because see, here's the thing. I just went over there just a little while ago and looked at Kendrick numbers. And I'm looking at people coming back in the comments right now, clowning, saying, we the bots that Drake was talking about, but we the people are from Compton. You feel what I'm saying? So for this to be very valid, he would have to show proof that the individual funds that they used was strictly from Drake. Now, when you have people like Drake, Taylor Swift, Kendrick Lamar, and all of those people on the UMG label, how can you specify who funds they used?
Listen, I agree with you.
I'm just asking because I'm just trying to get the answers. I don't know. I'm asking you shit because how could that be proven? Shit, I'm just trying to figure out how could he have a case.
So I'm talking when I say like his lawsuit is valid, his perception, his feeling is whatever. For him, his lawsuit is valid. But Drake, I don't believe Drake can say that they took. Kendrick makes a lot of money himself.
Yes.
And I think what Drake don't realize is people fuck with Kendrick. Kendrick is real.
Facts.
Drake is a cornball. So for me, I wouldn't think UMG is putting all their money behind Kendrick. I think everybody was in tune to the beat.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, I'm fucking with this Kendrick song.
Because I mean, when you think about how big the Drake and Meek Mill beef was, that was like history in itself. And I mean, he dropped the back to back, and I mean, Meek took his L's gracefully. And he went on about it business. It wasn't like, oh, I'm finna sue for inflation. Niggas just knew that Drake's popularity was just that much. See, he's not understanding that his popularity, even though it did not work out in his favor, is going to do the same thing with this new beef. You feel me? He had never lost before. You feel me? So niggas was tuned in for it. He finally had a lyricist that he was battling. So I feel like he did not anticipate how hyped this battle really was going to be. I really think he just automatically felt like niggas was going to just crown him victorious, and a lot of people wasn't going to pay attention to it. And he did not I think he really underestimated K Dot. I think that he really got beside himself and underestimated K Dot. But I'm really interested to see how this is gonna play out, though.
You said the words himself. Drake, a cornball mentality. He thought his popularity was gonna actually crown him victorious. He didn't realize that when Kendrick spit, people was fucking with the lyrics and the rhyme.
And he don't realize also that culture works both ways. See, this is what a lot of people gotta understand. Now, when there's people like Vlad and Drake and people who they feel are culture vultures, see, it works the same way. Don't goddamn run to the culture for popularity, and then once the culture make you take a L, now you mad at it. It don't work like that. You can't do that. And that's what I kind of feel like Drake is doing right now. But yeah, we gonna wait and see how this goddamn pan out. I mean, I think I just don't understand, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why I don't understand it. When I've been around to witness beauty, when I've been around to witness dope ass motherfucking diss songs like Ether and Hit 'Em Up and No Vaseline, and I listened to the things that they were saying in those songs. And then I listened to Drake getting upset that he's been called a pedophile. Nigga, Cube said that Eazy-E was getting bent over and fucked by a white man in a song with no grease. And you can't sit up here and say you love the culture, you're part of a culture, and you witness hip hop, and then turn around and do this. You can't do that, dog. You can't do that, dog. That's just how I feel. But thank you so much, Sil, for calling in. We're going to take some more calls and see what everybody else is saying.
Hold on, look, check this out.
Yeah.
When it comes to lyrics, the culture will fuck with lyrics. You remember the Remy and Nicki Minaj this song? People fucking Remy don't really make music like that, but people fucked with Remy's diss against Nicki because she went in.
She did.
And
But that's when the popularity won. You feel me? That's why you can't even get mad when it's the culture. When you add streaming, and it's new in music now compared to real hip hop heads, we're gonna have a difference of opinion when it come down to a lot of shit. You feel me? But I feel like I gotta admit it. Remy went in. But because Nicki was so popular, Young Money, Cash Money was the shit. Niggas was not paying none of that lyric shit no attention, even though that's what a battle is. It's about lyrics, but popularity now is a new goddamn category, I guess. I don't know. It's really crazy because I'm a real hip hop head. So the only thing I do is listen to lyrics before I hear anything else. I want to hear what the nigga gonna say, but everybody don't operate like that, and it's fucked up.
Thanks. All right, now I'm gonna let somebody else call.
Okay, Pookie. Thank you so much. Now listen, hit me up right now. So I want to know how y'all feeling. 678-235-4338. We are talking this Drake. We are talking Kendrick, man. Is this the end for Drake? All right. And do y'all feel like Drake is taking a big L doing this? Now listen, we done heard shit like payola and things like this. Is this the time to introduce it in the middle of a rap beef? Because Nicki been talking about that shit for years, and I never once seen Drake, Wayne, and nobody come to her defense. But now it's a different situation, and I want to know. Good morning, Day Day.
Hey, Toe.
Hey, Pookie. How you doing?
Don't be taking no long pause. What was you drinking or smoking?
No, I was drinking some coffee. I feel like I'm trying to get sick of some shit, so I'm trying to get proactive.
Don't say that out loud. You ain't getting sick.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to feel. You know how when your throat get like that and shit. I was up last night. It was crazy.
That's because you eating too much. You and Belly. Keep your mouth. You know, that's because you eat too much cootie cat.
Yo, if you don't goddamn
throat coat on. You need some of that throat coat. Just go down there and eat some cat. Get throat coat. That's all you need. Okay. Ask me the question. Ask me the question, please, because if this about Drake's sorry little coochie ass, I got something to say.
That's exactly what it's about, Nene. But why you come on here with these? Nene, you do know it's still the morning and shit. Man, listen, woman.
Because
Listen.
you love me, and
I do. I love you.
My family smile in the morning because somebody this morning was feeling some kind of way, and they said, "I hope they call."
Listen.
And I said, "I feel you." So I got y'all.
You sure got me, because I ain't gonna hold you, shawty. As soon as I seen your number, I almost broke my thumb to try to get your ass. Now listen.
Okay.
We talking Drake and Kendrick. Now let's be real. Now, Daddy, you from the D. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, or whatever. You come from the history of good music and shit like this. Okay, so I'm asking you, is Drake taking the L doing this?
Is he taking the L?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is. I have a public service announcement for Drake Coochie Cole. Listen, little boy, let me tell you something. It's called a rap beat, okay, boy? Because that's what you acting like. You acting like your son, and he's probably more mature than you. So listen, little Degrassi, whatever. Don't forget you from Canada, okay? You ain't really for these streets. So sit your funny looking behind down. We all know. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this, Drake. I'm talking to you as your auntie. Now, listen, little boy. You ain't, essayed nobody. Why is you so mad? See, this talking about, little boy, you're making people think it's true.
Facts.
Okay? Kendrick ate you up. He swallowed your ass in them lyrics. Okay? Let's keep it 1,000. Take your lick. You little coochie. You ain't but a coochie with a lot of funky hair. You know what they call, what I call you, Drake? I call you a whoop monkey.
A what?
You know what that is? You know what that is?
What's that?
A wolf pussy. A wolf pussy. That's a pussy with a lot of musty hair.
With a lot of hair on it?
A lot of musty hair. Cause Drake, you's a hoe. You fucking talking about you want to cease and desist. I hope he eats your bitch ass up in Super Bowl. If I could get a ticket, I might sell a little ass and hit the pole just so I could be in the front row with your sip. Little boy, go somewhere and sit down and take you, because the whole world is seeing you as the whole clown you are. You are making these allegations look so real, boy. You really are.
Hold on one sec. I got a question, though. I'm going to let you keep going in a minute, but you said wolf pussy it's musty?
Yes, it's a big, hairy, musty coochie. It's a coochie. Now imagine this. This is what Neo got. He all that hair on his little wang, it's a wolf pussy. It's a lot of hair and it's musty. You know what I'm saying? Just a wolf pussy. That's how Drake acting with Neo got. Quit playing with me.
Okay.
Quit playing with me.
Listen, you doing another diss track on this nigga. No, listen. So listen. I just gotta ask another question. So Kendrick calling him a P file in the song. Do you think Drake has grounds to sue him for defamation?
No, I do not. Listen, I'ma sue you for something that ain't true. It's a rap. It's lyrics. You can make a song right now today that say I suck 4 dicks and 8 ass. I ain't never ate, and I would never suck 4 dicks at one time, ever.
You said it one time.
So, because you said it, I'ma go sue you. It is what it is. It's a rap beat. So take your tampon out, boy. How many times a month you gonna bleed? Come on. Clean that pussy up and quit crying.
I can't breathe, y'all. I can't.
Am I right or am I wrong? I am not wrong.
You know what?
Him and Neo need to just be lovers. They two sissies together. Quit playing with me, alleged. Quit playing. If you're not allegedly a pedophile, why are you so mad? Bro, you so mad. Went to the court talking about cease and desist. He gonna perform it at the Super Bowl and everybody already know what you do. Come on, quit playing. You been getting that booty hole bust. You got video on that hole. Everybody know that. This ain't nothing new. You mad because he bust you out in the stuff? Get over it. Little wolf pussy.
Day, get off my... No, call. I need you off my phone, bro.
Call me that.
What the fuck be wrong with Shawty, dog? Yo, you know it's fucked up when Trump is even playing not like us. Good morning, family.
Good morning. Hey, Day, you out?
Bro, Day got fucking problems in these streets, bro.
She gets 0 fucks. Call me back.
Yo, dog, how you gonna ether that man and then hang up and drop the mic and then go to work? Nigga, that shit funny as hell. That lady ain't told no lies though, because it's like is this the first time? No, let's think about this. Is this the first time in rap history though, where a person sued somebody for defamation? Now fuck the UMG shit. I don't even want to concentrate on that lawsuit. I want to concentrate on the defamation. Has this happened before?
Listen to what I'm getting ready to tell you. The only reason why he trying to sue is because of the shit that's going down with Pussy Daddy, Poppy that, the take that. He is with that shit. He has something to do with that shit. He trying to separate his shit. So now he want to take, instead of taking the dick like he normally do, he want to sue. And his little yellow ass need to sit down some fucking way and some real shit, because him trying to separate from the truth is making himself look more guilty. Let's be honest.
So you think he was
Have you ever known Kendrick to lie in any of his lyrics?
Never. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. That's the thing about it. See, the thing that I'm having a problem with is when this whole shit started. I do remember him telling Kendrick, he repeated it time after time for him to drop. He said, "Drop, drop." I remember it. Y'all remember it. We reacted to all this shit.
But he had his ego would not let him drop it. So then he had to get his ass whooped. Now he don't believe the kitchen hot. And now he want to sue because he done got burnt by touching the fucking stove.
Now, let's be real. Let's be honest. Let's be open-minded, no matter who you favor in this position. Do you think, though, that UMG inflated the Not Like Us song on purpose? Do you think they had, do you think they played a part in?
I'm going to tell you this, and this is my whole truth, nothing but the truth. I believe another motherfucker heard some powerful ass lyrics that dominated the bitch ass lyrics that was said. Because I don't care if you look in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, and the nows. Any diss track that was out here, people favorite the one who sounds the best. I don't care even if your motherfuckers diss each other, they respect the lyrics. You feel what I'm saying?
Ame thing with Chris Brown and Quavo. Like, Chris Brown ain't wasn't even a rapper, but I mean, shit.
We can take it back to Cube. We can take it back to Pop. We can take it back and as far as you want to go. It's never been done. He needs to take his L, learn a lesson, go in the booth and try again. Or that's something else, because this ain't what you need. This ain't for you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because I feel like 50 Cent demoralized Ja Rule, but Ja Rule just took it on the chin.
Screw me. Yeah, he did, and he kind of hurt my feelings. He hurt
my feelings too, because I love both of them, you know what I mean? But when they did that Jeffrey Atkins, oh shit, I was like, oh shit.
But what killed it with 50 and Gyra, not only did he diss him on the track, he stood up there and bought the first 4 rows of his whole fucking show and nobody show up.
Facts.
That's what murdered him.
Facts.
Let's talk about it.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? This game go deep. You feel me? So either he needs to boss up slide out the way and let the real puppies do, real dogs do what they do and stay on the porch like a puppy because, baby, this ain't for him. And he just needs to bow out gracefully. This suing shit, they gonna laugh at him. They gonna laugh. And what's going to happen is it's going to open up doors and cans of worms he ain't ready for.
I agree. We finna see how this gonna unfold. What a year we having, boy. 2024 has been the most ghetto shit I've ever seen in the last 4 years. God damn it, 2024 almost like the pandemic. No cap.
They wasn't in line when they said more in 24, because goddamn, we done had a whole lot more.
You know what Cat started this shit? It seemed like since that interview, everything has been a reckoning. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Actually, Jaguar started it, and Cat sealed it, and everything about just followed it.
All I know is Cat ass. Everything he said on that interview has came to pass this year, and it's almost borderline scary. I'm like, what the fuck?
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. If you look at Jaguar right,
I looked at some of her videos. I did. I've been watching her and Gene Deal and certain shit.
Yeah. They both was rapping the same shit, and she was said in those interviews on that blue couch. And then Cat came on and Shannon shop and just confirmed it all.
Facts. Hell yeah, man. He that nigga said Cat Williams are like the new level on Jumanji. No cap. Man, Thank you so much for calling in, Poop. Hey, listen.
Right, y'all.
Have you too. Listen, man. The thing that make this a little bit crazy is because of the simple fact that you can definitely tell that Drake is bothered. I watched some of the stream that he went on. He went on this, what's the dude's name? Some European streamer. And a lot of people were saying, oh, Drake was being lame because he went on to that streamer and he didn't go to nobody's stream like Casanat. I want to go ahead and just at least answer that. Drake does have a brand deal with Kick, okay? Casanat is through Twitch. It's two different things, so I don't know how that could have worked. I don't think that it could not have worked. But I think that basically he was trying to, at this time, I think that he was also trying to show how big he was. This was a time where Chris Brown had been on Casanat streams and a lot of people had been on the stream. And I think what Drake wanted to do was flex again and show that he can go and sit down anywhere and the numbers would have been there. And it just was not. You feel me? Good morning, family.
Hey, Tootie.
What's happening with you?
Like always.
What you thinking about this whole situation with this whole? Do you think that by any chance though that Kendrick calling Drake a pedophile in this song? Do you think that it could have been that it's damaging to Drake's business?
I don't think so too because like it's no proof. Like if he's coming now, if Kendrick come out with proof. Yeah, I think so, but it's not no proof that he did that, so I don't think so. I think Drake his feelings got hurt with that diss track, because everybody said it. He didn't expect it to go that big. Everybody saying it. Now his feelings hurt, and now he wants to sue. It ain't. I mean, that's all I can think about it too. That's all I think because you had all this time to try to come out with another diss track. You ain't did it. Well, I haven't heard it. You had all this time to rebuttal what he was saying, and you didn't do it. But now you want to sue. Get out my face with that, Drake.
No, I mean he definitely responded. They did some back and forth, but the fact of the matter is,
after Kendrick did that too, I said, yo.
A lot of people did do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a beef song, so I feel like when you finally do a diss record, that's the whole point. You have the opportunity to say whatever you want to say about this niggas on site. Long as you keep it on wax, is good.
And think about it too, like, okay, for example, when Remy did that diss track on Nicki did come out and sue. She got responded and left it at that. Like, but what Remy was saying in that diss track was out of line.
Yeah,
but she did too. She just responded and took her L like a champ. And that's it.
I mean, let's even be real. Like Megan didn't even sue when she told her to go dig her mama up. And they women and they girls. I mean, come on, nigga. They went through. I mean, Nicki and Megan probably went through one of the craziest back and forth in the world, and neither one of them turned fed. What the fuck is going? I don't understand this shit. It's like Nicki almost harder than Drake.
I've been trying to look at that Drake perspective. I was like, okay, I understand because I feel it stuff coming out, and your name been involved in it. You don't want people to think that you're a pedophile, so I understand that. But at the same time, Drake, this what happens when you call out somebody. This what happens.
Facts.
You just thought you won because Meek Mill did you won against Meek Mill, so you thought that you was the king of this, and Kendrick Lamar humbled you, and now you mad.
And here's the thing: when the Meek Mill Drake situation came out, I didn't have no favorites. I'm like, shit, whoever dropped the best heat gonna go. That's where it's at. Back to back went crazy. I can't help it. You feel me? That shit was crazy. So I felt like he won. If Drake would have came in this bitch and beat Kendrick, I would admit it then. But I mean, you have to admit it.
And I don't think Kendrick would have too. Kendrick just would have took it there.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He gotta grow up. He gotta grow up.
Yeah, facts.
He gotta grow up.
Facts. All right, thank you for calling in, family.
Thank you. I'll be watching. Love you.
Love you back. Hey, man, this is a crazy situation because, listen, we do understand how cancel culture work. Now, we do know that you can put something on the internet and it could be very effective. Let's just be real. Let's not act, okay? Now, if this was something other than rap and this was just Kendrick just blatantly just calling this man a pedophile, and Kendrick just saying, oh, he does this with little kids on his Twitter, and he just made a place to where he was constantly bashing Drake, then I might concede how something like that could affect business for Drake. But see, the bets is off when it's a rap beef. It does not, to me, it does not extend to rap beef. You feel me? It's rap beef. But now we are living and we're moving into this era where lyrics are now being used against you in the court of law. So is this valid? Is this valid? You feel what I'm saying? I want to know, do y'all feel like, now you got to keep in mind, if I'm Drake, this song has already became huge. I think everybody in A Mama is 69 God. Hey. Everybody singing that part in A minor. It's so many parts of that song that I feel like has now become like just locked in our brain. I think when you're talking about the biggest platform in the world, and this is what I'm talking about, we're talking about the Super Bowl. Super Bowl is damn near right under the election. You feel me? Like that, if not bigger. You're going to have more people tuning into that shit than they did the election. You dig? And you have a man that's going to be able to say this shit on that platform. Now, you got to also keep in mind, motherfuckers come and watch the Super Bowl, not even for the game sometimes, just for the commercial and the halftime show. So you're going to be seeing millions, almost billions of people sing certain lines of this song in regards to Drake. So is y'all think that is this what Drake is fearing? Do you feel like it's like secondhand embarrassment again? Day said, I can't wait. Day go to bed. No, but for real. Now, let's talk about it. Cause see, I like to be able to cover a lot of shit. Drake suing UMG. Drake will have to be able to prove that they took money that he made to filter and make this Not Like Us song way bigger. I'm having a problem understanding how he would be able to prove that. When you have somebody like Taylor Swift on the label. Now don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? I know Drake make bait, but he's not as much as a commodity as Taylor Swift, business-wise. Let's be real. So how do you be able to sue a record label? I want somebody who know this type of shit to call me out, because this is what I want to know. Rissa said, "Child 2018 Drake was in every Spotify playlist." Hell yeah. I mean, we're not going to deny this nigga's talent. I could play a Drake song right now and we will all rock to it. because he does have great music. We can't deny this. But what we want to know right now is his lawsuits valid? And is this going to take some stripes away from him in the rap game? I just don't understand how one can feel comfortable rapping next to this man again. Because now it's almost kind of like you took your tail in and you hid, nigga. I feel like Drake would have got more love if he would have came out and was like, yo, Kendrick, told my ass up. I feel like niggas would have loved him. And it would have been over with. But I feel like him doing this now is really going to take him a step back. People was already feeling like he was a culture vulture. People already felt like he was not what he rapped about. But he made good music, so he could get away with it. But now, you know what I'm saying, he does this. Do you think this is going to take away from him as an artist? I need to know. Somebody hit me up. But y'all don't listen to music? I thought the phones would be ringing off the hook. You feel me? I need to know. Do y'all think this is going to change some shit? Amber said it's some sucker shit. Drake should have stuck to singing and rapping. I thought when you sue a person for defamation of character, they got to say your name. Now, I thought that too as well.
Absolutely.
Absolutely what?
Absolutely is taken away from him. Absolutely. He is absolutely doing too much. He's acting like, let me see. He's acting like, you know, that bougie bitch you went to high school with and couldn't nobody stand her and she dated the captain of the football team and you really wanted to drag her across the motherfucking tennis field because she thought she was everything.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you. Drake, you came from Canada. We give you grace in these little songs. Bro, they ain't doing nothing in Canada but kidnapping people and killing them. They don't pretty much listen to y'all true crimes. Y'all really don't have a lot going on over there. So you had to take the aura and the gist of everything you've been around. You know, it's okay. Like I'm really over it because music ain't music no more. When we music was music.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go back. Okay, let's go old school. Let's go back to the Tupac and Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
They was eating each other. It. You feel me?
That probably was one of the greatest battles. That probably was one of the greatest battles of all time. Shit, boy. It's just even something right now when you listen to Hit 'Em Up. It just do something to you.
When I tell you the record sales and the going on the little shows and talking, it was amazing. It was amazing. And if Drake could take his Kotex off for like, you know, a decade and try and be a man, you know, take off the belly chains and shit, you know, because, bro, that's how you acting. You acting like you got rhinestones on your toenails and belly chains under your T-shirt, bro. You know what I'm saying? You really got a high booty and you really is already been suspect since Degrassi. Nigga, you was in a show called Degrassi.
Daddy, get off my phone. Can you get off my phone, please?
But am I do that sound hard? We give him grace with his music. Just give it to Kendrick. He ate you, motherfucker, like a prime rib. You over here acting like sushi. Motherfucker, don't nobody like raw food. So dumb ass.
That'll make a nigga want to punch her in the head, boy. If I know Drake was to ever hear this shit, he'd probably be like, who the fuck is this motherfucker? Fuck is this bitch? Ain't that ass serious? But I ain't even gonna hold you. I really could see him having rhinestones on his toenails. Now, I'm not even being funny, bro. Like, I could definitely see him putting rhinestones on his toenails. You know what I'm saying? He'll just do an O, you know what I mean, on it. I do. I could see, or he'll put an owl on it with the rhinestones. I could see that shit. Like, that ass serious, but that don't even matter. You know what I mean? What we're talking about right now is this going to put a damper or tarnish on Drake after this? I want to know. Good morning, family.
Good morning. They do no wrong in my eyes.
Yo, don't you just love her? I could listen to this nigga talk all damn day.
No wrong.
Ooh.
Like,
She is the person who you take with you on the way to a beef to get you hyped all the way the fuck up to.
I swear to God. And then she gonna come back and give you a motivational speech. You know what? Fuck them folks. We about to roll out. Fuck them people. You done got me hyped off.
Nigga, we finna go murder. You can't take it back now.
Cry. We finna go cry. We finna do everything. And then talk about, nah, it's alright. Niece, come on, let's go. We ain't finna do it. We old. We bigger than this. But that girl is crazy. I love her real bad. So this all I'm gonna say. People treat Drake like he a fucking princess. And I'm gonna say this. My best friend, we had a conversation about this when we was in Miami. And I was listening to his music. She was like, man, I don't care what nobody say, man, Drake got them hits. I said, yeah, I like Drake hits too. But when it comes to lyrics and listening to people, certain people he can't come against. Like Kendrick, J. Cole, I listen to them, so I know what they're saying. Like, a lot of people listen to beats, and they feel like as long as I can dance to this is my type of music. But I listen to real lyrics. Like, when these folks speaking, they telling the fucking truth about everything. They never sugarcoat shit, and they keep it real. So, like, when me and her was having a conversation, I was like, bro, I said, they have to realize at some point, your favorite gonna take a L. And it's just dead on it. They're gonna take a L. And people got to realize that it's okay for people to take L. Like I said, if he would have been the type, man, he ate my ass the fuck up.
I think niggas would have loved Drake even more if he would have just embraced it. Like, nigga, I didn't like man, that nigga Kendrick done finally took my belt and shit. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, that A minor shit was classic. I think if he would have embraced it, niggas would have respected him way, way more.
And I would have respected him because he would have identified that, bro, it's other people out here that's hotter than my ass. And you know what I'm saying? We gonna make some music. If they would have made a track together after this shit,
you already know it.
Would have went the fuck up. But people, you know, the industry make them beef, and then people get to losing their lives and stuff. And I don't like that. Like, at some point, y'all need to take this energy and put it into some money, some revenue to feed your family. Because them folks would have. When I tell you, he probably could have brought him on the damn Super Bowl if they would have made a hit together.
Facts.
So you just never know how them folks, how Kendrick set up in his heart is. The way I listen to his ass and I listen to his interviews, he would have done this.
He would have.
Regardless, he would never make that man feel like his character.
He would have.
Or make him feel like he drowning in the industry.
He would have. Let me tell you something that Kendrick would have did. Kendrick would have did a number of things. First of all, I think he's still gonna probably have Wayne come out. I just feel it in my heart for some reason because he loves Wayne. He idolized Wayne. I do think that this whole shit did hurt him a little bit because it was like people kind of just wanted to just like, I don't think people intentionally meant to just like disregard a lot of the successes and that Kendrick was accomplishing. I feel like people just, I just feel like it was a fucked up timing. But I feel like that Kendrick would have had Wayne come out. They got beautiful music together. Nigga, Mona Lisa is probably one of the greatest arts of music I've ever heard in my life. You feel what I mean? Like, seriously. And I think that would have happened. But I think the way that Drake is taking his L makes him look very salty when he didn't hand it out a lot of L's. It's like, you didn't hand it out L's to people. Niggas and took it on the chin, my boy. Now you got to do the same.
The industry is going to continue to, and see, that's the thing, the social media is going to ride that whole situation, regardless. And it's up to you how you going to take it, because they be having people beefed out when it's all had something to do with a motherfucker behind the internet typing. That's it. Like, bro, this man, like, just like Kendrick said, he said, man, that's his idol. Wayne was his idol. Like, he ain't looking at him no type of way, like no competition. Like, he fuck with him. Like, he kept him going. You know what I'm saying? So, really, people have to realize, when you get a certain age, they're just like when Nicki asked, I don't give a fuck. When you get a certain age, you need to step down and let the motherfuckers who looked up to you, because you always want people to look up to y'all ass, but when it's time for them to step in the same center or the same fucking level y'all on, now y'all want to make that shit some beef and some competition. Man, step out the way and let these folks have their chance. This man have waited. I watched this man wait. Him and J. Cole have waited years to really get on and do their shit. And when it's his time, now y'all trying to make a mockery of the shit, make it seem like, nah, he don't deserve that spot. This man been grinding his whole fucking life for a long time.
Facts.
Like, these folks trying to outdo this shit, and really, truth be told, they're making waves. You are already a legend. Just go ahead and slide over and let the next motherfucker hold the torch.
And you know what? And that's one of the things that I really love so bad when I always see Kevin Hart, Drewski, and Casanat together. I love the fact that they are bringing a gap between cultures. And you got the old school motherfuckers, and not even really old school, but you got a different diverse type of audience with Kevin Hart. You got a different diverse type of audience with Drewski, and then you got Casanat that's that's bringing his culture to this, and you making a beautiful blend. And together they make a lot of money and they make a lot of fun. And I wish that a lot of people would do this more often, because I feel like it's okay to bridge that gap. We got to be able to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I love that for people. I would even say I love to see when Cardi B does that. I love to see when she did that shit with Glow and Lotto and things like that. That's how we got to be. You feel me? But this is crazy.
Understand it. Like, it really put a gap in our community, and a lot of people, they don't understand it. Just like you said with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, he made sure he slid over, made a way, and also learned from them, because everything is changing around.
Facts.
So as long as he keep his people, hell, everybody that love Kevin Hart still love him. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Based off of how he handled these young folks. The young folks trying to be just like him or whatever the case. So he got a lot of connections that they didn't have, and if they come together, now everybody have the connections.
Facts.
That's all it takes.
I've been watching it, and then when people tap into each other, you'll be surprised the shit that you laugh, the shit that you would just really embrace. When I watched that last stream with Kai, Drewski, and Kevin Hart had the time of his life. I really watched that shit for a third time, right? And I was just looking at a lot of shit, and it was the scene where this nigga Drewski was like, "Kev, you getting bit?" with the bed bugs. And Kevin Hart was laughing so hard, but that was a beautiful moment for the culture to me, because I'm like, look at this community, look at the gap in the ages, but look at how they fusing this together. It's a beautiful sight. I love it like that.
It fed their childhood, because now they're able to be themselves. Like,
facts.
When you get a group of people and you can feed your childhood with these people, Kevin probably ain't laughed like that in a long time.
Facts.
You just don't know what he going through behind closed doors.
Facts.
He got with them and he was himself. He feel like it's genuine love around him now, because being in that industry can either make you or break you or tear you down. These folks want money. They don't give a fuck about no relationships for real.
Facts.
Then you got other people around you who want to be the same, and y'all can laugh together and do together. Man, I know he over there having fun. And you can tell, like you said, they watching each other, and you can just tell that he have a new beginning. Like, even Kevin got a new beginning. He don't care about, he done did everything he wants to do. He just want to have fun and laugh.
Yep.
And that's all it's been. But that's all I need to say. Drake just need to get up out there. He need to stop that shit. Go ahead and take your L and keep moving. Like, man, it's money out here to be made. What is you doing? Because you can't go back to Cali. It's just over with.
So I got one more question before you get off, though. Do you think this is going to change the way the culture of hip-hop look at Drake?
I think it already changed, because even when everything was going on and, the allegations of him being who he is, shit was adding the fuck up that we never knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything was adding up. And I really feel like now, because he's adding laws into this, like, at the end of the day, you wanted this beat. You know what I'm saying? This is something that you wanted. Yeah, drop your records, do this, do that. But when it starts to feed the other person and not your ass, now you want to bring the laws in. I bet you, if the shoe was on the other foot, he wouldn't even, Kendrick ass wouldn't even have cared shit about it. He would just went on about his business. But at the end of the fucking day, you just have two different people and two different mindsets. See, his other side is coming out. His ass he should have stayed in fucking Memphis and got raised by his fucking daddy. Even though his daddy won't work the damn at the time, hell, he should have been there to learn a lot of street shit. Because when you raised by certain people, it's like they move a certain type of way. You bringing in the laws, you should have brought your ass to Memphis, Tennessee, and got raised by some real hood ass niggas, and they can kind of teach you some shit. So what you doing is you ain't doing right by the people. Like, we don't want to see no people. We don't want to see people in the courts all the time.
Facts, you ain't lying.
It's too many of us in the damn court.
Facts.
Celebrities.
Facts.
Too many.
Yep. I agree.
Man. But yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Say y'all, love y'all.
You absolutely right too, Shantarika. I agree. I think Wayne is another person who do that. He'll jump on a feature for everybody, and not only that. Even when people were trying to make a big deal out of the Super Bowl, and we know that Jay-Z serves on the Super Bowl, Wayne was with him the next night. Because I think Wayne is smart enough to understand how business work. I think the media did inflate what Wayne was really trying to say. Now, I might be a little bit biased because, I'm a Wayne fan. I love Tunechi. He can't get no wrong in my eyes. You feel me? But however, even me being a Wayne fan, I did understand why Kendrick was selected for the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I definitely do. You feel what I mean? So it was like not one of those type of things to where I felt like it was a diss, but I know it kind of really did hurt Kendrick feelings in a sense because he's never shied away of Wayne being like one of his favorite rappers and shit. I just think that Drake looks very corny to me. Nicki has been talking about payola and numbers and things like that. And I know I'm probably, I think Nicki fans and the Barbs will be able to understand where I'm coming from with this. You know what I'm saying? Nicki has been talking about payola and some of the wicked ways that the industry been doing. But this has been her campaign for at least the last 4 or 5 years. All right. And I have never once seen anybody else kind of really go to her defense. When Wayne happened, Nicki was out there. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like now that Drake is bringing it up, it's just showing you how it only matters when it's you. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what makes it very corny. I feel like Nicki's always rolled for the guys. And I feel like when it came down to certain aspects, no matter how outlandish, I don't feel like they ever really came to her defense. Now, I know people going to say, well, that's girl business. I get that. But sometimes it be rap business, too. You feel me? And I feel like I've never heard Drake talk about none of this shit like how he's talking about it now. And that just makes it seem so lame to me, bro. Because it's like, come on, my nigga. What is you doing, Drake? What is you doing for real, for real? Yeah, Nicki always is. Yeah, I mean, you got to give it to them. The Barbs would go, they would chew your ass up alive. They don't give a fuck, and that keeps her relevant. And I mean, and as it should. Everybody should have a fan base that's going to do that. I just think that this is going to fuck up a lot of things for Drake. I think his credibility is now shot. I think the street cred, the whole essence of his music is now shot. It looks very corny. Now, suing UMG was one thing. Maybe it's some part of the business that we don't understand, okay? But the defamation of character is blowing me. You feel what I'm saying? It's blowing me real bad, and I just don't understand it. You know what I mean? I don't get it at all. I think that's too much because in his songs that he had, he also called Kendrick a woman beater and things like that. Then that type of shit could affect Kendrick's business. So I'm not understanding why that. You feel what I'm saying? No, Drake don't have street cred, but he'll rap about it like he did. And let's be real, Drake had street cred through association. Let's be honest. The Princess protected him. That's why it's always mob ties. You know what I'm saying? So there's elements of certain shit. You feel me? But I want to know, man, this shit is crazy as hell. I've never seen this before. This is very, very just, what? I just don't understand. Yeah, this is crazy. I have never seen this before, man. This shit crazy. Damn, Drake, man. And I hate this for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because this is going to be very terrible, y'all. Y'all hold on 1 second, man. Yo, don't go nowhere. I'm finna open these phone lines up in 1 more second. You feel me? I got to go get my water and shit. And I got to go get my ale. Y'all don't go nowhere. Y'all don't go nowhere at all, man. Because this is some crazy ass shit. I don't know, man. I don't know if Drake can come back for this one. That right there was fucking insane. Chris came in that bitch, spit his song, and went back and got on tour and started singing Residuals. That nigga Chris came in that bitch, dropped it off, and went on by the business, man. Yo, no bullshit. What's going on, Styles? Listen, man. This Drake Kendrick shit is fucking crazy. I don't like that. I really don't like that Drake is insinuating that a record label that have many greats on it, Taylor, him, and Kendrick alone, you know what I'm saying, would take money that he's made. See, when a person does that, it makes me feel like, bro, you think that you are the one that's responsible for the entire label. Now, I'm not going to negate the fact that he is responsible for some, but he's on there with Taylor Swift as well. So therefore, for you to say that UMG is taking your money to push Kendrick, it's almost kind of like you're downplaying his talent, and that's what I don't like about it. It's giving his white side showing. Alright, y'all, the lines is back open. Hit me up right now. I want to know, do you think that everything that Drake is doing right now, do you think it's going to put a tarnish on his on him? I mean, you think niggas gonna be wanting them features? Do you think the features gonna hit the same? I want to know. Drop it down. 678-235-4338. I want to know right this second. Do y'all think that this is really gonna put a tarnish, a stain on Drake? You know what I mean? I don't know how that nigga gonna come back from this shit because it's kind of corny. And then when I seen the second lawsuit, the defamation, it's like, Drake, are you really doing that in a rap beef? I mean, Pac said that he fucked Biggie's wife. He came right on the song. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Like, he came on like that. The song hadn't even started yet, bro. You know what I mean? Good morning, family.
Morning, too. What's happening with you?
What's happening with you?
Nah, shit, you know, Miss Popeyes. Hold on, let me go with my fingers. You're right.
What do you think about all this?
Oh, I'm gonna just be honest with you. Real live, Drake, he ain't getting no damn features because he make music for kids. Don't nobody want to hear that shit no more. When he first came out, that nigga was dropping some dimes. He was saying some real shit. Take Care, Marvin's Room, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. But this nigga started dropping TikTok songs because he rather be popping on TikTok than dropping real life shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. And Kendrick said, fuck that, I'm about to drop some real shit. And he did, and Drake ain't got nothing to say. Now that nigga want to go to the police. That's like a motherfucker throwing rocks and hiding their hands.
No, facts.
Goddamn, do all the things in the world, and then boom. As soon as the police come up, oh, I didn't do shit. I don't know why she tweaking. I don't know. All right, bro.
Do you think that he has a case when it comes down to the defamation?
No.
Do you think he has a case when it comes down to the UMG shit?
No.
And why you say no
Drake
on both?
Just go ahead and call it a day.
What make you say no to the defamation?
What the hell did Kendrick do wrong? Kendrick ain't up here talking about that man.
Mm-hmm.
He may be throwing some disses, but he ain't saying, oh, Drake this, Drake that, Drake. If he feel like the disses is about him, then lace that shoe up and go ahead and wear it.
Hey, that's what you got to do. I think that all bets is off when it's a beef. When it's a rap beef, even when it's a beef altogether, you don't have no courtesies. You feel what I'm saying? Especially when it's a rap beef. You can't be part of the diss culture and the rap beef culture and come behind people like NWA and Ice Cube, Tupac and Biggie, Nas and Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? You can't come behind people like that and then do this when it has never been done in the culture. I feel like it's almost kind of like, bro, what is your fucking problem? You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I want to know.
Are you jealous of what's going on?
Do you think this is gonna change the way people look at Drake as a rapper now?
I mean, don't get me wrong. People was already looking at him funky anyways because he light skinned. But yeah, I do 100% think this is gonna change how people look at him. He was already a crybaby. We just needed the confirmation. This right here just confirmed he is a big ass crybaby. He don't need to be in no more beef. At this point, if you gonna run to the damn court, want somebody to do something, it is what it is, bro.
Facts. Great point. Thank you so much for calling, fam. That's a great point.
Love you, family.
Love you back.
Thanksgiving.
Hey, listen, man. This is there's no rules in beefing. Yeah, Drake. I think Drake got to hold his L. He get donkey of the day, monkey of the day. He get all of them. He get the whole zoo of the day. Because I just think that this was very unfortunate. I feel like this wouldn't even got big if he would have just embraced this L, just the way other people did. I mean, when he ripped Meek to shreds, you know what I'm saying? Meek, he ain't hide his face. He went out that bitch. He just took his best foot forward. He kept dropping music, and it's just like I don't think that Drake anticipated the culture really fucking with Kendrick. Now we gotta also be honest. Now a lot of people was like Kendrick's song was trash. It was not trash. And sometimes you know how you can be in the kitchen and you can have something in your brain of what you want to eat for that day, and you got all the ingredients. You feel me? And it's just like the meal just come together. I feel like that's what happened with Not Like Us. I felt like it came at a great time. I felt like it was at a time when music was boring, so the beef was very exciting. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was the first time where we had a rap beef with lyricists. The Chris Brown shit just came out with him and Quavo. I feel like it was just an electricity of hip hop in the air. So when the beef came, I feel like everybody was tuned in because shit, we was bored. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Second, we is Drake, and Drake is very popular. So a lot of people, I think, was thinking that Drake was gonna win again, and I don't think that he really anticipate how much the culture fucked with Kendrick. Then when you put the video on top of it, it just made it catapult. I don't think UMG had to pay anybody. I really don't. I think it was just the right place, the right time with the right song, and that's the way it is. You feel me? The wordplay won. I feel like he had so much shit going on in the video was just outlandish. I probably watched the motherfucker like 38 times. You know what I'm saying? Myself. So it's like, I just feel like it was just all the right ingredients, and that's just the way it was. That's just all it was. You feel me? And so Drake, you just got to take this L on this. I definitely think it's going to put a tarnish on him. With the culture that we live in, people forgive everybody now. You know what I'm saying? People forgive snitches. People forgive murderers. People forgive a lot of shit. You know, our president is Trump. You dig? So it goes to show you that his career is not completely over. Because people love the story of an underdog. And just as much as Kendrick is up right now, is somebody right now ready to go to war with Kendrick to get the throne. That's the nature and the elements of hip hop. I feel like it's a slap in the face completely for this nigga to go to any type of popo. You dig me? Drake, you really light skinned. You can't even sit courtside no more because even Shaq and Kenny they were not Kenny, but Shaq and all of them was roasting your ass this morning. Ernie said he ain't worried about no lawsuits, so he said he gonna talk his shit. You know what I mean? But you can't even sit courtside no more. You fucked it up. You know what I mean? And it's just terrible. Y'all hit me up. I want to know how y'all feel. 678-235-4338. Have something like this ever happened to you personally? Have you ever got into a back and forth with somebody and somebody went to their mama or they went to go tell somebody and y'all supposed to be beefing? Did a nigga ever just do that shit to you? Like, nigga, you've been going back and forth and all of a sudden your feelings is hurting. You want to go do this? I want to know. Hit me up, nigga. 678-235-4338. I need to know. Not over, but the lawsuit will most definitely damage it. Hell yeah, I don't think it's over at all. All Drake got to do is go in the lab and I think a lot of people will forgive it. Now, I think it's going to open up the door for more people to take shots at him. At first, Drake was like Teflon. Niggas going to be trying to pull his tail now. Good morning, family.
Hello? Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
So I'm doing good. So I never had this experience, but I kind of want to go back on both of the, I don't want to say lawsuit because it's not an official, the petition.
Yeah.
The first one, far as like the evidence on the streaming, one of the things that he's using as an example is the guy that was on live with academics that was proven incorrect about somebody in Kendrick camp paying him $2,500 for 30 million streams. He's using that.
Okay.
in that paperwork. It was proven not true.
Okay.
Academic came back and rebutted and said that he talked to somebody in Spotify, and they said that all Kendrick streams was accurate. Now, they could have been lying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, based on when it came out, it was proven not to be true.
Okay.
Then I heard that it's another part about the 30% of the streaming part, and it's some type of thing that they have on Spotify that is something that independent artists, if you have like over, I want to say 20,000 or 30,000 streams or followers or listenings or something like that, that is a normal thing that he's using to make it look more salacious than what it really is.
Got you. Okay.
So that's one thing. Now, the second one, I heard that he's talking about, I guess, like when they was putting in Certified Lover Boy, his
Certified
album was
Pedophile, yeah.
up. Okay, so they said that it is based on the lyrics, not the actual album. And the person who he's using is a guy named Jeremy Heck, the white guy. He have a full video doing it, yes, but he based it on when he was doing it. He never said an artist's name, and he strictly only said the lyrics, and it popped up. So if you say the lyrics, I think it was Apple. If you say the lyrics on Apple, because you know in the second one he's putting Apple in that, the lyric of the song, whatever the song is, will come up. But if you say that the lyric and the name, then the actual song that you're looking for is coming up. But they're trying to use that as well. But what they didn't put is the remaining of the video that Jeremy actually showed, that it was the lyrics without the name, which is why, why that ended up happening, and everybody was making it seem like, oh my God. So it's crazy because he's using these different facts, but it's not really gonna hit. So I don't really think it's gonna go nowhere.
Yeah, I definitely don't see the petition with UMG. I definitely don't see that going anywhere, because when you have a label, right? Labels have had bigger artists that they'll take certain things to motherfucking push another artist. Labels has been doing that for years, and I don't understand why Drake feel like he would have been the exception, is what I'm trying to say with something like that. You feel what I mean? I just don't understand how he feel like that could be proven in court as far as UMG inflating Kendrick song. I don't see how that could really be proven.
The song was everywhere.
It was. It literally was. And I feel like, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I feel like that song just came out at a time where it was just the perfect work. They not like us. You know what I'm saying? It was just a perfect, sometimes you just have the perfect song at the perfect time on the perfect day, and it just works. You know what I'm saying? I think it was the same shit with Will Smith's Summertime. You know what I mean? It's a song that would never go old. It would never be stale, especially if you play it in the summertime. It's just something very nostalgic about it. And I think that's just what happened, you know what I'm saying, when it came down to Not Like Us. You know what I'm saying? And then everything around it. He was bringing the culture together. He brought the whole West Coast together. It was just I wanted to be there. I wanted to be part of what I did. It made you excited. So it really wasn't just about Drake at this particular time. It was just really about the culture. You know what I mean? And I think that's what
of everything. It was still everyone. We was able to dissect lyrics. I don't know the last time. I'm a lyric person. I don't like the bubblegum rap.
Yeah.
Never have. So I don't listen to it, and I'm just gonna be honest. I don't listen to it. Might catch a little vibe. I don't really listen to that. Listen to R&B mostly. So the fact that I was able to see how we dissect, to see everybody so into it, that made my heart smile. Cause it's man, finally, everybody waking up. Cause this bullcrap that's on is just pander to you, and you don't got no other choice but to listen to it because it's everywhere. But now it's okay, I feel like it's a shift that's happening. And Drake, I don't know if y'all remember, or if you remember 2 years ago, he did this whole, in the next couple of years, we finna see what's finna happen when the shift happened, Drake video. Did you see that?
No, what you were saying? He said something, go ahead, say it again.
He was saying something about there is finna be a shift that's finna happen, and he's gonna see who's gonna come on top. Basically, when they were asking about the big three.
Okay, yeah, I remember. You know what? I do remember parts of it. I do remember that parts of that. Okay.
I don't think he anticipated himself not being in that conversation.
I do. I totally. I don't think that he anticipated a lot of shit that just went on. I do, for real. Swear to God, I don't think that. I think that he felt like he was going to bury Kendrick. And see, this is the thing about it is the same way how they say, privilege.
Yeah.
Is gonna work. All right. You got to also understand that it works both ways. Okay. Now, a lot of people feel as if Drake is not black. Let's just be real. Let's throw it out there. You know what I mean? They try to they downplay that part, and I think that Drake underestimate popularity. With niggas, how niggas was gonna flock to the culture. Kendrick is the culture. Kendrick don't do any of that candy cotton rap. You rarely hear about him. You know what I'm saying? He really don't promote his music. So I think it's going to be a different element of why people respect Kendrick versus why niggas fuck with Drake. Drake, don't get me wrong, he makes great ass music. If you on the way to the club, Drake is probably the best shit to listen to when you fucked up. I mean, Drake got good music as well, but he underestimated popularity with niggas being faithful to a culture, and I think that's what fucked him up. That ego fucked his ass up.
400 plus reasons to feel like that.
Yeah.
But now he feel like he done got bigger than the program, and he better look at what happened with Diddy with that whole, I'm just going to put this out there. And don't listen. I'm just putting it out there. See what happened with Diddy when he sued him about that liquor, and you see how he trying to go against the biggest. Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised in the next 6 months something come out about Drake and left and right, and he be right there next to his boy. I'm just saying.
We gonna see too, because boy, it better not happen, because I'm about to be like, call me back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna call me right now. We gotta talk about this. Nah, I feel you. Thank you so much, fool.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Nah, I definitely think the ego got the best of him. Damn, Drake. That's all I can really say. Say, Drake. now, let me quit playing. Hey, this looks very terrible for him. I'm sorry, y'all. You just don't do this. And then the thing about it is, you're getting them repaid again, because the song had just came off the Billboard. Like, Lord knows they played the fuck out the song. Now, because of all of this controversy, I was in the comments today, and people, white people, black people, people was like, shit, I never even knew about this song, but now I got to see what all the fuss is about. So now you bringing new people in there. Now it's back. It was number 20. I think it was between the top 20 yesterday. You feel me? Now you bringing it back in the motherfucking charts. But hold on, you can't stop there, because it's going to happen again when the Super Bowl happens. So why give it all this light? Why do that, brother? By this time, just say, man, he whooped my ass so it can die down. So at least you could be at the Super Bowl singing the song, singing your own diss. You did it with BBL Drizzy. So just goddamn make a mockery out of this shit. But I think a lot of people was looking at him sideways. I think the Futures, the Thugs. Now, see, this is what I want to know. Because a lot of rap dudes get very quiet when shit like this happen. Now, we know when Gunna supposedly called, you know what I'm saying, this shit a gang, we heard a lot of shit from a lot of people calling him a rat. Now, what are y'all gonna say to Drizzy doing some shit like this? Because this still the culture. He ain't supposed to sue on no diss track. Come on, man. Like, dead ass. Now, I seen something in the comments earlier. Valencia, you said something about you could see the label doing it to make him sign the deal they want him to sign. Now, that's what I wanted to understand a little bit more. So, because I don't know nothing about this. So, basically, you were saying that the UMG took, allegedly, this is what they're trying to say, that UMG took funds that Drake made. And they were paying people to stream Kendrick's song even more, so he can have a bigger popularity. So what they can drop with his deal, so they can be able to say, well, right now Kendrick's the hottest. I can only offer you this much. You not worth this much no more because Kendrick is this. Is that what y'all saying, that's what he doing? They do it? Because when y'all saying that, I want to know. Somebody call me and tell me. I agree with Valencia. They would do that. So is that what y'all saying? I don't see no label doing no shit like that. I don't see no label doing no shit like that. I'm not saying they some dirty dogs, but this is the thing about it. They have Taylor Swift. that's like Kendrick and Drake combined. Let's start there. They got Taylor. They got so many niggas under UMG. Would they really have to blackball Drake? I know they listen. Y'all don't understand. I'm not saying they're not conniving. But what I'm saying, do you think that Drake is an entity as big as Taylor Swift? Because they wouldn't have had to use Drake's money. They could have used Taylor's money to promote Kendrick shit. They didn't even have to touch them. You feel me? Good morning, family.
Hey, sis. So
Hey, Pooh.
I think what they're trying to say is we can't put nothing past the label because Universal own both of their labels, right? So I can see what both parties is saying, Valencia and the other person that was saying. I can understand. So say, for instance, me, you, and Sai, we got our own. I own the label. Sai got a label, you got a label, right? I can see them trying to build the tension of each one of your artists because it can bring more revenue for me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I get that, but I mean, we've had people on the same label that have been beefing for years. UMG don't have, I mean, when it comes down to a record label, you don't have personal affiliations. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to understand. So
you have to look at the other side of that coin because they know in the hip hop world is the only genre that has beef. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
So in order to have that beef, somebody got to be in the background stirring the pot.
Okay, I understand that, but do you think the label knew that this beef was about to happen? No. Nobody. The label. That's what I'm trying to understand.
They don't know it's happening until somebody on their team, each artist team, say, "Hey, watch out, this is going on," and they be like, "Oh, we can use this as a publicity. We can bring more light to this. Now, how we gonna make it turn? It be up to the people." But you best believe they put some spotlight on it in some type of way. Not saying they are with this person or that person or this artist versus that artist, but they will put spotlight on the situation.
Okay. I think I don't know. A label's supposed to promote what's hot. You feel me? Not like us was hot. UMG did what they were supposed to do as a label. That's what I just don't understand. But what I'm still trying to understand is how is Drake proving that UMG inflated anything with that Kendrick Lamar song? I just don't get it.
The only way he can prove it if he had videotape of someone saying, "Yeah, I did this," or show evidence, that they did this. This is going to be so hard to prove. Like,
it's no way.
Bullshit.
It's no way.
There's no way he can prove it unless he has actual videotape of someone, actually doing it or having a conversation about what they have done. Because you already know the label's going to have their facts and figures and their books is going to be squeaky clean because that's not nothing you want to be a part of.
True. I mean, I get it. You feel me? But what I'm just not understanding is how any of this is going to be being able to prove it. Secondly, I don't understand. I understand that labels has been shady for years. I mean, let's be real with it. I mean, right. Diddy had multiple beefs under Bad Boy. You had Shine beefing with Mace. You had Shine beefing with Junior Mafia. That's the labels has been like that forever. So that's never going to change. You had Dre beefing with Snoop. You had that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to understand what made Drake feel like he was Princess. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to understand what made him think that it would have been any different.
Syndrome.
Huh?
I'm trying to tell you, he got that entitlement syndrome.
Yeah, facts.
He came out popping. And I don't know if he was writing his own shit or somebody was writing it for him, but that shit went to his head. Like his ego was on 1,000, and then when this shit just came in, and Kendrick Lamar was like, "Hey, my bro, you want to sit this one out because I'm gonna put you back to reality." And now that he's at reality, he want to put his thumb in his mouth and tell Daddy, which is the law. So, you know, like he had no grounds to stand on, first of all. But as far as the label go, I do, think the label hire people to stir shit up sometime, and not in a bad way or towards a specific person. I think they just try to keep it in the limelight to keep the money coming. To keep
So basically, when y'all say that the labels stir stuff up, so what you think you saying that labels might have some phony accounts, and they might say, "Oh yeah, Drake suck," and it's really the label trying to promote Kendrick. You saying they do that?
Yeah, they can even hire them people that be having them little, you know how they be having them little centers where they be having 1,000 fucking phones and they just be clicking shit and tapping shit like them robots. You just never know.
Yeah.
When you got money, you can make shit happen.
Facts. I get it. All right. Thank you so much.
All right, bro.
That's some funny shit. Kawadas, it be so funny because I always look up when you typing shit. I'm nowhere near a fool. See, what you got to understand is I used to do a lot of music. So I understand the industry very, very well. I'm not a fool at all. What I'm trying to get y'all to understand is that right now, this is an entitlement ploy. This ain't got nothing to do with a UMG. I'm trying to get you to understand, and now don't you be a fool. If you think that the label had to use any of Drake money to do what they did. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. This is an entitlement reach. Even if they were to conduct the audit. Let's do it. Let's take it back. Even if they were to conduct the audit, okay? And they were paying people to blow up Kendrick's song. That's what a label is supposed to do. So what I'm trying to explain to y'all is that unless the label, or at least unless Drake can prove that the label was putting derogatory shit out that impacted Drake's sales, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, that's the only way that he's gonna have a claim, is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. The labels have been fucked up. So that's not my question about what labels do. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm the way I'm wording it. Because everybody know the fool. I got fucked out of many deals. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is, does his lawsuit have merit? Everybody's saying, oh yeah, but record labels been doing that for years. I get that. But how are you going to prove that? Who you gonna prove? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. No, he not trolling me at all, because it's just the fact that it's certain things, like he's really serious about it. He's not trolling with that. He really feel like that's how labels work. I mean, I know this nigga, like I know he feel like that. But at the same time though, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, it's like it's still not gonna benefit Drake. Nobody can prove that. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I just don't see how that could be proven at all. I feel like the same shit that been going on now has been going on for decades. So for him to try to like make his case be different, I don't see it. So that's just where I'm at with it. Y'all hit me up 678-235-4338. I just need to know 678-235-4338. Is this gonna tarnish Drake shit? Is this going to tarnish Drake shit? I want to know. Lit it, put it down. I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think that Drake is going to come back from this? You know what I'm saying? I really need to know this shit. I just think it's going to be terrible. I don't think it's going to be the end of Drake, but I definitely think that it's going to put a damper on him. I feel like people is going to start trying him more. I just feel like people are going to realize that he's not the Teflon Don the way people is. You feel what I'm saying? He's definitely pulling the goddamn Karen. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. And I just think it sucks for the culture. You feel me? That's what I do. 678-235. Well, actually, we don't even got to take no more calls because it's actually about to be 12 o'clock. I don't know, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We going to see how this play out. You know what I mean? Or whatever. I really feel like that Drake is making this shit a lot worse than he has to. I feel like it probably would have been over a lot sooner if he would have just took his L. And just be like, yo, that nigga tore my ass up. I think nobody would even really have paid attention to it. It might have even impacted Kendrick's sales. The song might not have been streamed as much if he was a good sport. I think because he's a bad sport is what made the album go higher. I'm willing to see how, I'm really dying to see how these how these lawsuits is gonna pan out. Diddy finna come home. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. It's a lot of shit going on. This year is ghetto. I'm definitely waiting for this year to be over because it's crazy as hell. You know what I mean? Like, dead ass serious, man. I want to know how y'all feel. Drop it down in the comments. Y'all let me know. This is going to be a funny ass thing to see. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, Drake, man. You look very fucking, y'all look very fucking lame on this one. I did not want to see this for you, boy. But we're watching it. We're watching it in real time, man. Hey, listen, I hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving.